Okay, so I think I'm the laziest piece of Hey there guys, welcome back to Strifinity. Today it's me Nila and I'm back here with another gaming video after oh god, I'm the most inconsistent person ever. But we are back here with another Minecraft gaming video. Today we are playing Minecraft, that is the Kamen Craft, the fourth, second season after a very long time. It's been 2 years since my last season, which is a very popular hit. This time I'm playing the newest version, that's Kamen Craft, the fourth, 1.5. If you have not been following me or been living under a rock, which you probably aren't anyway, I've been streaming on Twitch for the past 2 weeks. Kamen Craft D4, this is my Twitch world I'm bringing to YouTube. I'm not going to be live streaming on YouTube, that has not gone well the past few times I've tried. But besides that, I am bringing back Kamen Craft anyway. So this is my YouTube tour, I guess. So if I'm gonna have to start, I'm gonna have to first let's look down here. So I'm gonna first show you my current armor. This is the Kamen Rider Force armor, cosmic states. As we get into the base, and I'll show you around the base and do a tons of fun stuff. But this is my survival world anyway that I play on Twitch. So Kamen Rider Force, cosmic states, pretty good buffs, not the best, but I like his flying, and this is probably the best flying armor I have, including the evolved armor, but that's for a later future. So yeah, let's first see the base. So this is what the base looks like, right? It's kind of awkward. It's kind of like a step kind of building, which I intended to make. So right now that's the base first floor. That's the Kamen Rider Craft armor showroom. I need to fix bits of that. And then that is the workshop kind of area where I have enchanting and a bunch of other stuff going on. I need to expand that. The third floor over there has EMC farm, EMC farm, and it also has an AFK fishing farm that I have used. I've stopped using both of those since I've now come to a very stable EMC source, and I'll show you that in a little bit. This is kind of an open area because I didn't have the obsidian to spend that time, and I haven't upgraded my base in a week. But besides that, I've done a lot of other stuff too. So from here, I need to make an extension, one for Tinker's Construct. So either I can have a Tinker's Construct open room over here, or I could have something going on. So that's the plan so far. The first floor was a lot more intense before. It had chests everywhere. I had a storage system, and this is before I get the ME system too. So I've not yet gotten the ME system working here. I have not explained what all mods I have installed. But as we go on through this, I'll explain the mods we have. Besides that, this is the Gaia memory purifier, this is the bottle purifier, and that's the game creator. For Kamen Rider Double, I think that is for build, yeah, that's build, and then that's for X8. X8 is one series I've yet to start, mostly because it's hard to find bugs first. But this is for people who know Kamen Riders really well. If you don't, stick around. It's still a really fun tokusatsu thing that I enjoy. I know people who enjoy, and I want you guys to enjoy. Those who don't watch tokusatsu stuff, that's Japanese stuff. So don't call me an otaku. I say don't call me a nerd. Call me an otaku. That's fine. So this is the showroom. This is where all the armors go, and I have like 15 armors in the work, out of which I've completed a few, and I'm still working. So starting off with my favorite armor, that is Kamen Rider Double. You can see he's in his extreme gold form, so that was easy to get, and Double was not much high effort. We have all of his memories, and I need to start collecting T2 memories, but that is in the secondary phase of my entire plan. So that is when I reach, I finish all the 20 riders of the Hesai era, and then I start building up on Legend Riders. So that is in not anytime soon, not for another few months anyway. So this is just basic spec, Kamen Rider Double, everything in the season, not the movie. So T2 memories are from the movie. Another one of my favorite riders is Kamen Rider Oz, right? So he's in this Taja Door form. For those of you who don't know, that's his second last form, and what I conceive to be its coolest form ever. Wrong words. All his medals why is the cosmic switch here? That's not supposed to be here, but all of his medals are sorted. These are the main forms. I'm still missing the purple form, so the dinosaur age medals. But besides that, I have everything else, and I'm looking to get more Tajador medals so I can make the Taja spinner at some point. That's definitely what I want to make, and I also had to make his I forgot what that weapon is called. Oz is before first. So I want to make the Taja spinner that's over here, and I want to make the Meta Garbaryu. Okay, I can't read all these words, but these are two weapons I want to make for the Oz series. I've yet to get to that, but I am actively mining for Oz also. We have Ghost, Ryuki, and Decade. Those three are sidelined for the time being. Those are what I'm working on stream. I just see the elephant in the room. The armor in the middle, which is perceived to be the most difficult armor to get in the entire mod, is the Zeo armor, which I have finished, and I finished in one stream. So kind of cool. So this is the Zeo armor. I don't have much in terms of watches because all the watches were used to make the Grand Zeo watch, which is this one, which is the hardest thing to make in this entire mod because it requires you to make one watch of every armor that's over here and all the other miscellaneous armors that I've stored in here. So I have a little bit of every armor, but I don't have, a little bit of every Hesai armor, not the Showa period armors. That is something I'm going to do after I finish the Hesai during the Legend Rider time. But yeah, that's about it. So this is the hardest to make, but I finished it in one live stream. Thanks to the AMC table which I got from the Project E's mod. So Project E mod, AE2 and extra utilities too. 3 mods I recommend you have for if you're playing this in survival, or if you just want to play Kamen Craft alone. That is still a really good experience. It's just a lot harder to make the Zeo armor. Besides that, we have Gaim, Kabuto, Kiva, Deno, right? Yeah, so that was Deno in his final form. So I finished Deno. I went to the Sands of Time and finished Deno. Most of Deno at the very least. I still had to make most of his weapons, but that's Deno's final form. And then this is Agito. That is still a work in progress. But Agito is something I'm working on stream too. So Kabuto is something I'm working on stream. Gain is something I'm working actively on stream, and that's something I want to do this stream also. Won't be crafting any stuff today. Hopefully, I don't want to get crafting because that's all I'm saying for live stream. And then another favorite series of mine is the build series that I finished. Now we have the genius bottle here you get from defeating full potential build. I got that off my farm, so I want to show you guys my farm also. So this is also the evolved. So you get evolved stuff from defeating the build tower. Something I'll show you again. But so far, I think I have all of his bottles. I'm just missing one lost bottle. But besides that, we have almost everything for build. So I think if you're going to start off in this mod, my suggestion is you start off with force, drive, or double, because those are the easiest to start off with. Never start off with Gaim, never start off with Zeo, and never start off with build. These three are the hardest mods. Gaim isn't the hardest. It's the easiest to collect when you're doing as a second rider, but never is the hardest to start off with. Because you have to go to the Helheim forest, yeah, and beat a bunch of Envis, and that place is infested with Envis. That's kind of like a tongue twister. We'll head over to from armor showcase to my base. So this is the workshop area. Here you can see there's a diamond chest. So I have the iron chest mod installed too. So this has a bunch of AFK fishing farm stuff. Nothing too good. I've used some books, but most of them are trash for the mod because these armors are pretty well made. So Kelko K22, love this mod, man. What else? Let me see. So my base, this is the enchanting room. Very useful. I've used it for a lot of stuff. Enchanted a lot of books. Yeah, so let's get to my main weapons. That's in the ender chest here. So these are my 4 main weapons I use on a regular basis. I started off with the Excalibur. That is Kamen Rider Wizard's final weapon. 15 damage. 4000 durability. You can't enchant sharpness onto it for whatever reason, but I have sharpness on the Psyche's Likan Raid, which I'm using currently alongside the Dao weapon, which has a bunch of. I have Ender IO too, so I think that Ender IO, which adds some, enchantments. I have Soulbound DK, so if I die in a very unlikely situation, but I have died multiple times on stream, this weapon will stick to me. This is very important because I'm prone to losing weapons because of all the mods I have installed. I need to find Soulbound for Psychusikan Garade. But besides that, the full bottle buster is my favorite weapon because no matter how many times you shoot using it, you shoot arrows, which you just had to right click, no charging, just you can just spam the arrow key, by the way. Really nice. It doesn't use durability. I don't know if that's like a thing they're gonna do in the future, and I hope not. But it's something I enjoy, I love a lot. This is my weapon to go to, especially since it has wither on it, withering. So there's that. So I think for the purpose of this episode, I can put away the Psychusikan and the Excalibur. I'm just gonna stick with the full bottle buster and the Dao, which I have no idea how to spell. The Dao is something you get off the Helheim forest after you beat a boss, but we're not gonna explore that right now. I mean, we are, just not right now. I think we're ready to end, not end, we're ready to head to a little more action phase. So the EMC table from Project E. I highly recommend you have this mod with you if you're playing survival, but if you just want to enjoy the experience and hard work you get from this mod, don't get it, it's fine. It's just something that I recommend you have in case you just want to enjoy the experience and not spoil the fun in having too much mining work. So the ride watches you get out of Project E, it has an EMC value. It's expensive. A stack of this costs a million EMC, which is, I have 2.7 million. It's not easy to get EMC anymore as it used to be in 1.7.10. But it's something I like to have. This is the, I don't have the tablet. I think I left my tablet in the ender chest. Do I have one here? So yeah, so that's the transmutation tablet, very useful. And then I'm gonna get some end crystals, because we're gonna fight the Ender Dragon again. I'm gonna show you why I love this armor. So I think this armor is good enough for the Ender Dragon. I have not fought it using this armor. I've used evolved armor most of the time, just for EXP before I made my farms. But yeah, so we're gonna I have journey maps installed too. So I'm just explaining what all mods I have installed. But yeah, we have this. So we're gonna teleport to the Ender portal, which took me 4 hours to find. Not a joke, it is very difficult to find the Ender portal for me. This is where the Ender portal took me, and this is where I ended up finding the Ender portal. So awkward, yes, but in the end, we found what I was looking for. So this, where the Ender portal took me, and this is where the Ender portal was. So let's jump into the Ender portal. Yeah, so I mean, oh wait, this armor doesn't have night vision. Okay, so that's a bummer. But anyway, so we're gonna fight the Ender Dragon, and I kind of panic at times. The first time I did it on stream, I panicked a lot. I used the evolved armor, and I used a bunch of stuff. So before we fight the Ender Dragon, I want to show you my Ender farm that's far off in the distance. I mean, that is going to take its own sweet time. So while that happens, let's just TP to my Ender farm. That is 200 blocks away from there, so the dragon can't interfere with the Ender farm operation. So yeah, this is the Ender farm. My pride, my joy. I don't have night vision, so you can't see it very well. I should have gotten the evolved armor now I think about it, but it should be decently visible. I'll see if I can increase the brightness in post. But this is it. That's Enderman, and you can see that they're not falling to their death in a way. This guy is. Thank you for demonstrating how this works. So they fall down onto spikes, which is, I think, another mod. I don't remember which mod. I think it's one of the mods I mentioned anyway. As you can see, I have this little contraption with a piston, sticky piston, a stone, and an endermite in the cart. So what I've discovered is if I want to control the flow, by the way, if I leave this on for too long, creates too much EXP, lags, crashes the world, not good. Definitely a poor design by me. It's an adapted design, but it's very poorly done by me. But I've found a way to counter it. And the new farm I build on stream, follow me on Twitch, will be a lot easier to control. I have plans in mind. So anyway, this endermite has its view blocked by all these slabs. By the way, you have to cover it by all directions. All the endermen still get triggered. Now I hit this lever, pulls off the stone, the endermite is visible, and look at that. Tell me that is not the most purest fun you've ever seen happen to the enderman. Like, the hardest mobs and the most EXP giving mobs that you could find, just plummeting to their death like that is just one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. Right? I could just hit them all like that, trigger them, but then that's a lot of work, right? And notice how the full bottle buster has not used any durability. That is amazing in my opinion. Wow, that guy knocked me down. So I think one thing to look out for is to make sure not to let the Enderman climb up here. This is one weak spot in my build where there's no carpet. And you need to make sure that the Endermen don't get that direction. Anyway, after you kill some of those trigger Endermen, you could see there's a ton of EXP here, which I use for enchanting anyway. This is very useful, and that you don't have to run around killing mobs at night. So this farm is something you make end game, which has been made easier using spikes. Don't remember which mod, but it's one of the mods I mentioned. Now, from Project E again, we have the Energy Condenser Mark 1, which uses the ender pearls collected by this black hole ring. If you guys remember my Crazy Craft series, actually I made only one episode of it. I still have another one due, I remember. But from that black hole ring goes to the ender pearl. Ender pearls collect to the energy condenser, which gives me 42,000 EMC per piece. Goes into the transmutation table, and we have basically infinite EXP and infinite experience farm. So you can see that's gone. Okay, that spikes 2 damage a lot. Well, whatever happened here? I don't see the Ender Dragon at all. Okay, now the Ender Dragon's here. So I didn't know that was a thing. So let's fight the Ender Dragon. It might be a little dark. I'll see if I can increase that in post. But the full bottle buster is extremely useful in rapid firing to destroy most of the, crystals here. So seriously, what the hell? Okay, the Ender Dragon's here. And with that, I have ore extraction mod, which works with Kamen craft better than what Vein Miner does anyway. So I have the ore extraction mod instead of the Vein Miner. Okay, I need to get away from there. That dragon pit is extremely damn hurting. It actually hurts even through this armor. I think only the wizard infinity dragon armor is what works best, but it doesn't have fly, it has air dash. So I need to see if I can get the hope ring and do much better. Anyway, now that we destroyed all the end crystals, we can go for the dragon who is sitting there and see how much damage does this new weapon of mine do. Not much, but it's decent. I mean, it has 200 health, so it's good. And then we could just rapid fire at the dragon using the full bottle buster, which again, no durability use whatsoever, which is a boon, because I love it. I need to eat. The dragon does decent damage through armor also. Okay, so I need to get down there. I think I have sharpness on this. I have sharpness 4. So it does 24 or 25 attack. 24, yeah, I think 24. 24 and a half maybe. I mean, we're halfway done with the dragon, right? I'm just using the full bottle buster to slay him. Okay, so I kind of disabled the way to go home, so I need to destroy this dragon if I go home. Regeneration really helps with force. I think this is the best armor to use with the problem of not having night vision. This is probably the best armor, Cosmic States Force, to use in the end, because he has regeneration, he can fly freely. Build can't fly even though he has saturation, so that sucks. I mean, you need Hawk Gatling, but then you lose the benefits of having Build Genius. Anyway, now that we have our way home, I have the Dragon Egg in my base. I think it's in the EMC table, actually. Wait, is it there? Yeah, the Dragon Egg is in the EMC table. That was the end. So that was a fun place to explore. And I think if you guys want to join me in stream, I stream every other day or whenever I don't have a very tight schedule. I think my next goal in stream is to complete the icon driver G. So I'm just missing a few icons, so you guys can join me in stream. Besides that, I feel like this mod compared to 2 years ago is a lot more complete, and it's a lot harder. There's a lot new mobs, right? So I haven't explored the mobs yet. So I'm gonna head behind my base because the Helheim forest is behind my base. We're gonna go and see some invests. We're gonna go and see some. I mean, I won't find the block boss today because I destroyed a bunch yesterday on yesterday's stream. There's a portal there. So these are invests, right? Pretty easy to defeat if you have decent armor. Example, if you have like a full bottle buster, it takes what, like 3 strikes to defeat it. But if you're okay, so 2. I mean, this is enchanted, so I'd say 3. It depends on what armor you have. You get strength, you get buffs. Yeah, they do decent damage. They're pretty tanky, so you don't want to be careless around them. Anyway, this is Helheim, and I just realized I don't have night vision again. I should have gotten the Vault armor. Yeah, I should have gone DL Vault Armor, but this is Helheim. It's a completely different dimension. There are spawners. I'll actually show you guys my favorite spawner. So this is a builder farm right here. I have this waypoint where I beat a boss on yesterday's stream. And I'm gonna, there are three invest spawners here. One there, and one there. And so they're still spawning. And then there was the boss block right here somewhere. Or maybe here, this corner. One of the two corners. Oh, there's still items here. So see how it has a withering effect now? Yeah, that's cool. So I'm gonna have to destroy the structure here, build a farm, remove all the slams, and then have spikes down there. And sitting AFK over here, I can get infinite invest experience and infinite invest experience and a lot of Gaim stuff. Because Gaim is also pretty buffed. I actually got the Kiwami Loxy just yesterday. And yeah, that's about it. Right, so that's Helheim. It's really good. It's really explorative. We find camps over here that have Kurokage True spawners. Enjoy those. I have still not found a Zangetsu. I have been told Zangetsu spawns, but I have never found Zangetsu. And another bunch of there are three bosses, and okay, I seem to be losing health for whatever reason. So let's just go home. Okay, now that we have placed the Force armor there, which looks pretty cool. Now we are on Tajador, which by the way, those wings are amazing. Really well made. I don't remember Tajador having wings back 2 years ago. So the only thing is that Tajador doesn't have speed, but then again, I can't ask him much. So this is the Bucks the Virus mob. I don't know how to get Poppy yet. I know Poppy is there in the mod. At least it is. And okay, I need my full bottle buster. So this is the Bucks the Virus mob. There is no comprehensive wiki for what mobs are what, and I definitely haven't found much. But this is the Buxovirus is the most useful mob you'll find for X8 because you need him to get the virus DNA to make empty Gashats, right? In fact, I'll show you guys that to get to base. I was hoping not to do crafting. So like the Buxter mob, there's this is Imagine, right? It's kind of standard. They drop Imagine Sand. Then there is Masquerade. There's a Shocker. I think this is a Shocker. So this is this is a Gamma boss. They drop icons, empty icons. Oh god, they're everywhere. They have mobs everywhere. I'm just gonna go home. Yeah, so they're all of that. Really cool. So there I got Tattle Quest. I don't think I had Tattle Quest before. So Buxter Virus DNA, Iron Ingot, and a Redstone gives you an empty or blank Gashat. You need blank Gashats to create armor, but I'll show you for the purpose of this video. Take it to a game creator, right click, and you get a Gashat. I got a Ganbarizing. Okay, I don't know what the Ganbarizing one does, but I'll take it. I don't think I've had Tattle Quest before, so that's a bonus for me. I think this is the XHS. Yeah, I've not had Tattle Quest, so that's nice. So these are everything I have. I have the Muteki. Somehow I got the Hyper Muteki. I think you beat Paradox and you get Hyper Muteki. I don't know. Paradox spawns in Nether when you defeat a right player. I think we'll go to the Nether. I honestly don't want to. So Night Vision Nether is really useful. So another reason why you should have Tajador. So these are hard guardians. They don't drop anything that useful except empty bottles and some stuff. That is another form of Buxter Virus, and that is the right players from one of these two spawns Paradox, right? I'm not going to fight them. All of them are very heavy hitters. And for the Nether ore you find here, like this Nether, what is this? I think blade. For Nether blade, you need all diamond pickaxes. So overworld ores, you can use iron, but here you need all diamond picks. Yeah, so that's about it. So I'm gonna head back. I honestly don't want to fight in the Nether right now. While it is one of the best places to come collect resources, it is also not somewhere I want to be for a very long time. And then last but not least, let's just go and explore Sands of Time because I need to, that's probably the only dimension I've left out. If I haven't, I'm pretty sure the guys in the Discord group will tell you more. So you can join the Kamen I had a master pass, yeah. You can join the Kamen Craft Discord group. I suggest you do. I'll link it down in the description. If you guys are from the Discord group, why don't you hit the subscribe button? Shameless plug. Yeah, so the Sands of Time contains a lot of, Imagine. So you can just kill them and get Imagine dust. And then from the Den liner here, so I got kind of lucky And on stream, I was told by Derupi, a very nice guy on the chat. If you're on the Discord group, you'll see he's one of the most active members. So he told me that having so many trains spawn nearby each other is not common. So there's a Den liner, there's the King liner, that's Urotaros's. I don't know all of their names, kind of sorry. And then like that, I have, if you check J maps, this is where I am. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 liners very close to each other. This is a 10 liner again. But this is what I've been told is kind of abnormal. So all of these liners here, you go to these liners, I've looted all of them, but then you get Momotaro's card, you get Udotaro's card, you get rider passes. I got the master pass from, I think the King liner. I don't know. I think I got it from Gao. So if you, one of the trains is called the Gao, I think it's up ahead. Gao liner, and if you beat that, you get the, like there's a Gao boss block over there. You beat that and you get his belt and stuff. I think if you saw the chest, you saw his belt. I don't know where's his liner right now. I'm not gonna look for it. But yeah, that's about it. So let's head back home. And I hope you guys like this video a lot. Please give this video a big thumbs up. Share this video with your friends, guys. If I reach 100 subs soon, I'm going to do something really special. I will personally react to all of my old videos, react to all of Lomas Phenom's old videos, react to some of my friends' channels, which are amazing, by the way. I want you guys to go check out my friends' channels. I'll link some of them down below. Really cool people. Everybody's getting to YouTube game. It's really fun, nice content. I really suggest you guys watch it. I think with that, I had to tell you guys that I hope you stay subscribed. I'm gonna try to be a lot more active with my content. So I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.